It's the High Heel Tea Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Where we speak on real topics that'll make you laugh. Looking good, smelling good, that's a boss chick. Yeah. 6-inch heel, show you how to walk slick. Hey. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast. Hey. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast. Hey. High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast. Hey. And it's the podcast, and it's the High Heel.
Hey, welcome to the High Heels and Tea Podcast. I'm Crystal.
This is Rihanna.
Yeah, we are rejoined
Beyonce
by our our favorite goat, our favorite Beyonce, Terry. Yo, last clip you did is going viral still.
Which one?
Where you was talking about the difference between how vagina feels from 3 different ways on TikTok.
I ain't
Still to this day.
I gotta chime in.
Yeah, they was like, they talking while he talking. You shut us on. They
own you.
The women are tuned in. The women are tuned in. So we're gonna get into some things today, y'all. We don't know quite what it is, but thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes.
For the new listeners, watchers, share some background on who you are.
She already said my name. I'm a cinematographer. I don't get into all the entrepreneurs. I'm just a cinematographer.
Yeah, we stopped that.
I own stuff. I do stuff. I'm a curator. I've been knowing Crystal for about 100 years.
True story. I'm like 105 by now.
I've been here since the beginning. Just started at our house.
Yeah.
We was trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And now we got it and we running.
Hey, we running. The wheels are running. You know, we appreciate you always.
We do.
I don't think so.
Why not?
I'm messing with
I
you.
don't know why
I
not.
gave me a gift. No,
Okay. Yeah. A couple of them.
I get it. As a man,
It really was Crystal who gave me.
You guys make me.
I did. Always hit me up like,
Yes.
I got Terry a gift. I'd be like, put my name on it.
Yeah. I like doing that though.
You that type of person.
I actually was at the Sue Lord and a guy who's been on here before. I ain't gonna
the
lie.
barbecue dude,
No, not.
barbecue sauce dude.
He does got the sauce. Yeah, be at the Sue Lord. What's his name?
Kenyon.
Yeah, I have.
He don't know what's the name of thing.
Yeah, next week I had went and like I saw flowers and stuff, and I had bought a bouquet of flowers, like the most masculine looking ones, and I gave it. I bought it for him.
Right.
And I was like, hey, here, I was like, you do an awesome job, and every time I see you, I'm like, you always have a smile. And he was like,
I've been ready to cry.
he was like, this is the only time in my life somebody ever gave me flowers. And I was like, you know what? I really love making men happy.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand.
I love making men happy.
I
don't want nothing.
Men getting gifts.
Yeah, I don't want that. I just want to make you smile.
Well, the thing is, men are so used to just giving, we don't really receive unless it's itchy.
Yeah, it's a gift. It's a gift.
We're like, get that cushion.
How about I put a
Flower.
flower? Flower. Do like a bed, like a flower bed.
But
Since the beginning of time, we've been giving since
Forever.
But I know that though. As a woman, I know that. And so I'm the kind of woman I really like be trying to like get more tuned in. And because I know that I don't know if it's a lost art or something that just doesn't exist or it's not as frequent. I know that. So when I know men, I always try to gift you something, but I'm not going to gift you something that's
Give me
like
some good gifts with my name on them.
Yeah, I'm not like going to give you something so random, but I like doing it. I like it.
I like your gift giving because you're very thoughtful.
Yeah.
You think about things that people like, things that they do, and you'll go research them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like with me, I just be like, oh, Crystal might like this.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like doing so. I give for everybody now. I give women and men, but I know men they just don't get that.
Yeah.
When last time you gave a man a gift?
The last time I gave a man a gift,
That wasn't coochie though, or no
that
coochie
was
gifts.
not coochie.
With a bow.
Coochie. I'm a trick. No, I give my man gifts. I like giving gifts. I'm like her.
But there's a difference between just paying for dinner.
Like, no, not just paying for dinner. Like, I'm very thoughtful. What did I just say? So, one of the guys that I talked to, he's San Francisco. That's his team. So, like, I want to Family Dollar, they got a San Francisco wall. So I was like, ooh, ooh. And I just did like a whole little compilation. I got them house shoes, a little cup mug, they had like a whole little wall. So I just I wowed out in Family Dollar with the San Francisco.
He got a whole wall of San Francisco.
Why is San Francisco footing other stuff at Family Dollar?
I was gonna say that too.
Why?
But they do. They got a whole wall of
Is
it.
your team winning tonight?
Yeah, we won it.
Is that your, what's your team?
My team is Niners.
Oh, yep. I even know.
Good, but is it like in the season? Is they like one of those top 5 teams? Teams looking good. Don't be biased. Okay,
Yeah, we just injured.
so y'all not gonna make it.
Nah, we
You
won't.
know that.
Yeah, we won't.
All
I'm
right.
still gonna watch
Okay,
it.
you
That's
should.
my team.
You should.
They got enough money for me from Family Dollar.
Yeah, that's why they get Family Dollars, because they are injured team. Because if they really a good team, that stuff costs.
Money.
Them souvenirs cost
We're
money.
a good team. We're just injured.
Yeah, I just behind.
Yeah, we're just the most injured team right now.
Who injured the quarterback?
He's injured too.
Everybody injured.
Y'all ain't
$1 billion worth of salary injured on the bench.
That's
Man,
wow.
that's crazy work.
That's wild.
So what happens in this space? So because
When they
they
get
still
injured?
have to get paid because they signed a contract. But if you
They still get
down,
paid, but they don't get paid as much.
Yeah.
So players get paid when they play, and they get paid based off their contract.
It's like short-term
they get
disability.
more- Well, they get guaranteed money. So say like they see. I mean, not see. Say you watching TV and they're like, he just signed for $100 million.
yeah,
That doesn't mean he just got $100 million.
Yeah, so like the
50
50
might be
years.
guaranteed. No, the other 50 is just in bonuses and incentives.
Oh, okay.
So he may pass for, let's say, 5,000 yards that year, so many touchdowns. All that's included in the contract.
Yep.
so
They
it's
just say 100 million
stipulation.
and make it look good.
Yeah.
So it's stipulation. So basically,
Oh yeah.
if you don't do this criteria,
Yeah,
you don't get that money.
Yeah.
Yeah, we about to
Yeah.
pay you.
But even with being injured too, though, you still get paid. Like,
Yeah.
but you can't keep getting injured though. They gonna be
Nah,
like,
you gonna get traded, right?
Get you out of there.
Yeah.
They can trade get you out of there.
They gonna fire you.
Hey,
do you watch college football?
I do, but not like that.
Okay. Did you watch the Georgia versus Florida?
No.
Look at her.
Okay, it was a good one.
Somewhere out to eat.
Yes.
With somebody.
I was in Chicago.
I
At the
was-
restaurant. It was on. They was talking about it.
I was.
Georgia versus-
I was in Atlanta. I was
Because
in
I'm
Atlanta.
sure, like you too versed on this.
But no, I actually, and it's so funny because I tell men this. I only listen and watch sports podcasts.
Okay.
And so I do know a lot about sports. I don't have a team or anything like that, so I can talk to you about it.
Right.
So yeah, when I was in Atlanta, I was watching the Georgia versus Florida because they are, high rival with each other, and I was just like, this is intense as shit. But that's because I wanted to get out the room and go sit at the bar and eat. I was still at my hotel, so I was like, I just sit here and watch this
why you
game.
paying more Kurt? You was like she was at the bar watching the game.
Yeah. That's where you watching it. That's how you.
She ain't like
She was watching. She was at the ball.
put the NFL on.
But because that was a big game, that's why I asked.
Yeah.
It was a big college game. That's why I asked. They was crying and shit. I was like, why? They were crying when they lost.
Yeah.
Oh,
College a little bit different, so college teams can't take loss.
They can't. I was like, what?
They
You
kinda just
win
go undefeated.
to live another. You live to see another day.
because they have to get to the championship
Right.
for their school.
Right.
And then they even the other teams that they go play, like it's certain teams that you want to beat.
Yeah.
And you can go beat everybody else, but if you can't beat
you
this
don't beat
team
them,
right here,
it's a problem.
you don't get the bragging rights that you typically would get. Yeah.
It's definitely a problem.
I don't be knowing nothing.
Definitely.
Said, no, chicken.
Yeah.
I be touchdown.
Check it out. So I know with this session, you to tap into some things from health standpoint.
Right.
Let's get into it.
Right. So some people, which I know and don't know, some people may not know. Mother's Day weekend, that Friday, I had a heart attack. And the only reason why I'm talking about it publicly now is because when I did talk about it finally 3 months later, it
Yeah.
helped a couple more people.
Yeah.
It wasn't, for me, it wasn't anything dramatic. Like, I wasn't like,
Yeah.
But what happened was I was actually exercising. I was out running And some things took place while I was running, you know, and as men, we suppress a lot of things. We take on the world. We're providers, we're protectors. I'm not a complainer, so if something is bothering me, I'm gonna suppress it, move forward, be positive about
You're a
it.
Capricorn too.
And I thought it was just gas, you know, it was just uncomfortable. It was an uncomfortable feeling in the middle of my chest. And to make a long story short, I had text my wife and I was like, you know, hey, you know, I got this uncomfortable feeling in my chest. I'm about to lay down, and she know, like, I don't even complain. I don't complain about anything. Not being sick. She's like, you coughing, you sick. I'm like, nah, I'm all right. It passed. And so we go to the hospital, which I didn't want to go to the hospital. I'm glad I did.
But she made you.
Yeah, she made me go to the hospital.
That's what women are here for.
And you know, I'm in there laying down, and she looking at me. She like, yeah, something wrong. And so they get me in the back. They running the test. And, you know, before I knew it, it was 2. Then it turned into 10 people in there. And I was like, then we had to shoot pop the balloon.
We was supposed to shoot, yeah.
I'm like, hey,
I gotta go.
We gotta go. I got a place to be.
We had it lined up, boy. Yes.
And
Yeah.
it was like, nah, I don't think you're going nowhere tonight.
Yeah.
And I said, shoot it to me straight, doc. And he was like, nah, I think you had a heart attack. And I'm like, what? Like, damn. You know, so I was there for a week. And, you know, they basically medicated it. But the thing is, you want to get to the source of it. And the source was stress.
Yes.
You know, my cholesterol was fine. Blood pressure was fine. Exercise daily. My weight is fine. And it was stress. And, you know, my point of the whole thing now is just more of, you know, we have to just cut out what's stressing us.
Yeah.
Relax.
You know, and just try to find peace in it. Because my reality is, in that moment, I thought about, you know, the things and the people that do stress you. Once you're gone, man, them people they gonna care in that moment, but their life gonna go on.
Life goes
You know,
on.
so you have to do what's best for you and fuck everybody else for short term.
Yeah.
And
You gotta think of it like a job. It's like at the end of the day, if you get fired, the job
They're gonna replace you.
They're gonna replace
Man.
you.
Yeah.
Regardless. So you just have to
true
stay focused.
story, I was contracted with a company that I used to I'm not gonna say work with. And during that time, I understand business. I understand they business still have to run. I'm cool. I ain't dead, so I can still run a business from my hospital bed. But long story short, 3 months later, that didn't make a difference. But I knew it was coming already because I was raping their pockets a little bit, so I knew it was coming. But needs to say,
Take
you know, like
advantage.
you said, man, people don't care. Companies don't care. Take care of yourself. Cut out who's stressing you,
Rest
things that
day.
stressing you, and be here a little bit longer.
Was it hard for you to cut out those stresses, or did you know at the exact moment, like, how to pinpoint those stressors? And Okay.
I knew. I knew what I needed to cut out. Certain people, certain things.
was it hard for you to do that? Or was the extreme of having like a heart attack enough? Like the severity of, not extreme, the severity of this is enough.
It's an eye opener.
It really wasn't because I didn't accept it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
You didn't expect it. Yeah.
well, not expect it. I didn't accept it. I'm like,
It's like, that ain't happy. Yeah. I was reading it like,
showed you your EKG. You was like,
what?
nah, they didn't even show me.
Yeah.
They put a little thing
They
in
put
my
a stent
wrist.
in your
and
wrist?
No, it was like a little balloon thing, and it was going to do a stent. No, they didn't do a stent.
Okay.
They didn't do a stent because the blood thinners and stuff like fixed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they didn't have to do a stent.
There was
So
like
did they
the
check
second
to see if there was
alternative.
any blockages or anything?
Yeah, they did all that.
Okay.
And
They did that through your wrist?
Yeah, they did through my
Okay.
wrist. Yeah.
I know usually they do it through your groin.
Yeah, they could do it through your groin.
Right. So for me, I'm like, you know, damn. But I never really accepted it mentally.
I understand it.
You know what
I understand
I'm
it.
like, it didn't really happen. You know, I'm like, I eat this medicine, like it's cool. Because, you know, I was exercised while it was happening. But no, I knew at that moment I needed to change some things.
Yeah.
And understand I'm not 21 anymore, I'm 43.
Yeah.
And I'm getting older and I need to take care of myself better.
Yeah.
So,
So you got your doctor's appointment set up.
I ain't seen no damn doctors anymore.
You take medicine, or what are you doing?
That's what I say. What are you doing?
Kind of training.
So the first 30 days, well, my heart wasn't. The good thing was my
That's
heart
black
wasn't. It
people.
wasn't damaged.
Yeah.
It wasn't damaged. If it was damaged, then I would have to, see doctors.
Yeah.
Or I had to wear a thing for 30 days. I only wear it for 15.
You tried.
Black people. They never do right.
See?
I got the meds.
Yeah. You ain't taking
And the
them.
thing is, they by my sink in the bathroom, but.
Just in
It looked
case.
some
That's it.
old people shit.
Like, baby, I need one of them pills now. Tell his wife, I need one of them pills now.
Then it messed up. The doc told me and the thing I can't even tell you the name of these damn the medicine. I can't tell you what, but she was like, I know the name of one, but I can't pronounce it. She was like, yeah, this one may cause ED. I said, we're gonna get rid of this. Dealing with that. The blood stops working.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack for real. The heart gonna stop doing the dick stop.
So, but what's something naturally that you did to help eliminate this stress, minus the stuff that they gave you?
Just learning to cut people off and cut things off.
Yeah.
Not even just dealing with it.
Yeah.
Separate.
That was the main thing, just dealing with people and things and realizing that I don't even need to or have to. It's just I ain't gotta deal with this.
Yeah.
It's just some more of that because I don't really eat bad.
Right.
And I exercise daily. And
So that's the only place that it can come
even in
from.
that process, I have a thing where I'll work out and I'll lay in my tub for about 20, 30 minutes a day. I'll sit and lay on my floor for 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Just meditate and think.
Yeah.
So I have a system to keep myself grounded, but I didn't realize so many things I had surrounding me in my life.
Yeah. You have to always just check everything around you and make sure, because to that point, that's what happened with me with the blood pressure. It was like everybody oh, you stressing? What you stressing? I'm like, I'm not stressing. I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm doing this. I'm doing it, and I'm doing it, and I'm doing. And I was fine, but it really was things that was around me that I was holding on to. That although even if it wasn't physically around you, it's mentally, and you're not, because you do have systems in place, and you can keep going, and you can get things done. You're not even thinking that the fact that it's still something that's impacting your way, So
I'm looking at it like that.
Yeah, and so with focus, focus, practicing being just focused. I just be like, ooh, I want nothing around me. And I had got the pills too, but I ain't take it.
Yeah.
And I did the more organic routes, and I did do the watermelon fast, not for no trend or anything, but watermelons are really like a natural water pill for your body.
Right.
So that helped me bring my blood pressure 100% down to normal. Never took them pills, and I followed back up with them. And I'm like him. I got it right there. I literally still got the pills by my bedside.
I was checking in on you. I'm like, how you doing this week? I'm like, friend, ain't gonna take.
I'm not. I didn't want to accept the fact that it came to that. And I went to the doctor and they checked everything, and they was like, now of course the weight loss and stuff too, but they was like, your blood pressure is perfect. It was like, what did you do? How was the pill? I was like, I never took one pill. Right. And when I told them when I did, they was just like,
they want to medicate you.
Yeah.
It's pharmaceutical.
So I'm with that. It's really weird though, right? Because I feel like our minds don't discriminate from destructive and constructive. So it's really weird not always understanding how some of the smallest situations or things around you can really cause such huge stressors on you. And you can be the perfect healthy person,
but all this stuff can be lingering.
Out here having strokes and heart attacks and
you don't
stuff.
even know what's going on.
I know for certain, when I go into too many details, something happened before it happened.
Yep.
When something happened before it happens, you're like, wait a minute.
This is what happened. This is what happened with it.
And I just have to realize, I'm not 21 anymore.
Yeah. Well, you do have to. I would say you have to go to the doctor and make sure you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I see the doctor. I seen. And she was the one that told me. She was like, "Yeah, these bills may cause ED." That's something I remember about the whole.
That's what I'm saying. All here was ED. All here was
You
ED.
can put something under your I could put some in your skin and it'll monitor your heart for like 3 years. And I was like, nope, we're not doing
Yeah,
that.
that's extreme.
Nah, I don't need her calling me at 2 o'clock like, why your heart racing? Because I'm up doing something at 2 o'clock.
It's supposed to.
It's just
Like,
it's my area.
go to the emergency room right now.
They monitoring you.
She was like,
AED, grab the AED.
it's your time.
No.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna put myself in a position to speed that up.
True.
It's not
Yeah.
supposed to be.
True.
But I'm not gonna live my life like
Just in fear.
I don't want to do this and do that. But also, I do know, like, let me stay away from this and stay away from that. Because if I don't, versus stressing myself out, I'm just going to start just smacking people.
Yep.
You know, and just release it. And I think that's probably the thing, too.
You gotta find a way to release
telling you, like,
Don't
I
be
haven't had a
smacking
fight
people.
since-
Maybe you should take up
2000.
boxing.
Nah, that ain't the same. It's between boxing
You can put
and, like, really, like,
put the picture
really
Put
intent
the
to hurt
picture.
somebody. Hurt no.
Put the picture on the boxing thing.
Yeah. That pissed you off.
Yeah.
Beating their ass.
I'm not gonna lie. The last time I got physical with someone, and I shared this with Rihanna, it was the best thing I could have done to that person.
I'm telling you.
Because I got tired of them playing with me, and I'm not even a physical person. I don't, especially men. I don't even believe in doing all that. But I was like, you know what?
I got to teach you something.
I took my heels off. And I landed a nice punch right here in the face. And I thought he was going to hit me back because I was like,
I wasn't ready.
like, yeah. He gave me that look like, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitches. And I know he
Like, yeah.
I could.
You're like, yeah, nigga.
Like,
Yeah, but he didn't. And then after that, you know, I talk my shit to the core. And like, I know that's how to go. Because I can fight you, but look how small I am. You know what I'm
Only so
saying?
much.
But when I land that
Your
punch,
ass up.
I was like,
Choke you out real quick.
and I told it to her, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, it took me like a week to calm down. Because I wanted to go back
But you should have.
and make it worse.
You wanted to fight some more.
I ain't want to fight.
That's that north side.
I wanted to
They want
load
that
up
lick back.
and do some, and
Yeah,
I had to
that's that
call
lick
his friend.
back.
He was like, don't. He was like, don't. He was like, let it go, let it be, whatever. And it took everything in me. Unfortunately, I had to go down to Texas for like 4 days. That helped me calm down.
Yeah,
but
gave you some space.
I drove down there too, like 11
You had
hours.
a lot of time.
But long story short,
I think if I beat somebody ass, I'll be alright.
I shared that with her.
but I'm
I was like,
saying-
sometimes you got to release it.
Guys, you guys are in great spaces in your lives where you guys are building stuff. We can't be beating nobody ass.
Yeah, now I
Because
kinda,
if you beat somebody ass, they're gonna call the police.
Yeah.
And you're going
You got
to
a
go
lot to lose.
jail. You have so much more.
Like, you got bail money.
Than you.
I think I'll be alright.
No, but it don't matter.
I think I
But
feel
you never know. You never know what situation may hit.
but you
Because
right, though.
God
You
gives us
click.
choices and decisions.
Yeah, you're right.
And sometimes when you haven't been in that space, you might just click. You might black
Yeah,
out.
I might.
It might go too
And
far.
it might go too far. And then it gets to the point where a motherfucker trying to sue you if they live.
They live.
Look, if they live, that's the first part. If they try to sue you, you get locked up. You know, why do all that? You know, you got kids, you got all of these things to
The
think about.
only unfortunate part is that people don't understand that you're human and you go through the same shit you on, I could be on.
Yeah.
And I'm human like you human. So leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? Because
But a lot of people don't think that.
what Pusha T say, there's no too far with me. I'll tell you that. There's no too far. No, you started.
Yeah, if you
You started.
I'm a go.
Yeah.
There's no too far. So leave me alone. Let me be.
Especially when you having all this build up animosity.
Yeah. And I mean, just honestly, regular life can feel like like a stressor on you.
Yeah.
Getting through the projects, getting through the shows, and then it's like, you understand, that alone is intense, and you have to decompress that.
And people nitpicking at you.
But I definitely 100% though gonna preach exactly what Rihanna is saying.
do
Like,
that.
it's never worth it. It'll
If
come
Crystal
to
fucking
pass.
called me from the fucking police station. And she
I'm
said
gonna tell you
some
right now.
shit like, bitch. I'm like, what the fuck fuck did you?
I would be laughing. I'm like, it sound like
I believe there's a God.
I do too. I know.
I think God gonna.
No.
If he put me in that situation,
Yeah.
or she put me in that situation,
It's
it's
choice.
time to beat that ass.
No, nigga, no. That's a song from God. God give you free will, nigga. No.
He's like, that's a song for God.
He knows.
He placed his person in front of me at this point.
Be like,
No, don't
we
do it.
Don't even do that. We're gonna put them in a car accident so they can't even.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
See?
Not gonna
And I'm a true believer of that. So, but overall, I want to say, definitely, thank you for just having the courage to just share your story open. I know you are somebody that's still low key, private, you know, you just focus on business or whatever and sharing your story.
Behind
I'm
the
sure it helped, like you said, a few people along from that aspect, and it'll help more people, particularly in this case, men. But it's no gender to stress, you know, management and not managing it correctly. But I'm sure that'll help people. Yeah.
Really, what's crazy is my the doctor I had a follow up with. She told me, she said most African American men are gonna have their most health scare between 40 and 50.
Okay.
And I was like, wow. And then I had a partner who went to Columbia with popping bottles, having fun. He seen it. And when I put it up, you know, I'm like, I don't want to keep talking about this every time somebody see me, because it's just like if I had stage 4 cancer, you wouldn't know until I'm on my deathbed. I'm that type of person.
Me too. Me too.
I don't want you treating me different. And the reason being is because it happened. I'm in the club working. Somebody, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
He asked me in my
Yeah.
So get back to my homie.
Yeah.
You know, he fit. He together like myself. And he was like, bro, like, you sharing that helped me. Because he was like, man, I've been battling with that since June. And it happened to me. And he was like, I had to get a stent. This, that, and the third. And to see that it happened to you, I'm like, man, he said, I don't wish it on you, but it helped me to see that it
to be
happened
more
to you as well.
comfortable.
So,
Yeah, it's a community of people. Men got to do better. Men are actually like not known for doing the doctor stuff
No, they
and
don't
all
like
that.
it.
But outside of that, right, to your point, you healthy, just something happened that really impact you at that moment. So it's another life lesson to kind of find different tools to deal with stress.
Right.
Because we can't not like beat it in a sense of it's going to come. We can't avoid it, but you can have different ways of just dealing with it.
People can be definitely functionally stressed.
Yeah.
You can do everything regular, go to your day to day, and you can just be in a bad
You
space.
just with some things though that you do, especially when you like a high performing type of person, you do learn how to function with stress because you just take it as this is part of the
It's a
job.
part of it.
This is what comes with that's part of the day. This is what comes with what I got to do to get where I got to go. And over time though, certain things are too unique to really process in a way that you usually able to process it. And that shit fuck you.
Yeah.
And that's for me. I go to the house.
100%.
Close the blinds, get in bed.
That was me being functionally depressed a couple years ago.
Yeah. But still managing it. But now, like, you know, and you probably feel so much better, like a whole complete, like weight lift up out you.
Honestly, 1000%. Like
Feel
after
better.
that, and then I made some decisions and cut some people off, cut some things off.
Yeah.
And it
It's just better.
Well, we happy to have you.
We
We
had
happy
you.
to have you. Yeah, I was like, what?
What we gonna do without you?
somebody else would record.
No, we won't. We will stop it all.
Nobody don't do it like
I'm not going to be like, it's okay. We'll get a new one. We're not going to treat you like the other businesses did.
Wait a couple months.
No, I'm gonna just keep reposting your content.
What you need, Terry? We need to get you better.
Reposting all the reels with Terry. Like,
I'll be looking now like, oh, she's trying to get some money off me. More,
hell yeah.
more dead.
I'm about to make at least 100. I'm reposting. We miss Terry.
Where is
Send that up. Send that up.
Back.
I'm on every comment. Or prayer hands. Get that engagement up.
Prayer hand.
Get that engagement up. Thanks, Terry.
Thanks, Terry. He be in the hospital like, fuck you, bitches.
Let me just come show you a sign. I can hunt your ass.
Fuck you, bitch.
Then I'm sitting here like I'm so stressed out on.
Fall over.
Take that post down.
You should be calling me Rihanna. What's going on?
Listen, take that post down. Take these posts down. Everything voluntary. He ain't liking it. He ain't like that, but no, for sure, we definitely, we appreciate you tremendously. Yeah, you know, you ain't used to receiving it, so you also, I'm actually just
know my
like
name
him.
on the
It is
gift.
so funny. It is so. No, I'm the exact same way. I'm such big with giving. And I said this before. I'm not big with receiving. I'm just not. I'm not. If you were to somebody try to say some things, I just be like, all right, thanks. I instantly just shut it
So
out.
if a man give you roses every month, that just wouldn't be.
I get used to it, and that's something I'm actually practicing. Trying to be open because I don't know how. So okay, I was sick like a couple of weeks ago, and my friend was like, okay, you sick, like I'm about to Uber you some food and check on you, make sure you good. And he was like, what do you want? I almost 99% of me was about to say I don't want nothing.
Yeah,
But then I was like,
he needed some soup.
I was like, all right, let me go find something. I sent it to him and he screenshot. It was like, it'll be here, it'll be there at this time. And he checked on me and I liked it, But that's so hard for me.
It for you.
I know, but
They gonna watch and say you be in survival mode. You don't know how to be soft. You don't have to live your soft
I
life.
don't think she's in survival mode.
it's not survivor
I just
mode.
think that when you're not used to that type of energy, it's different.
It's different.
It's no difference from us talking about like how we're not used to telling each other I love you.
True.
Like just being in that space. So when you're not used to it, you just don't know how
You got to receive it.
sometimes.
And I mean no harm.
Yeah.
But because I talk about
But I
it, you
want the
see,
food.
I would, right. I talk about it and I'm not shy to just say like, well, this is who I am.
Right.
And I listen to different perspectives and things like that. And I practice. I'm somebody that I know I'm not perfect. So wherever I need to be improved, I'm gonna practice it.
Right.
And then one day she's gonna be like, why this nigga ain't see me no food? Cause I'm gonna expect it. Yeah. So
And when he slack on what he's supposed to do, then you're gonna notice.
yeah.
That's the part. That's the part.
Yeah. What is it worth it?
You're like, I'm sick. And he didn't even
He didn't even ask me. Yeah. But see, and
But it ain't just a man because it's supposed to be vice versa.
Yeah.
If you're sick as well, somebody's supposed to support you in that space.
Or natural nurturers.
men nurture what they love.
Yeah, they nurture what they love.
Think about your core,
Exactly.
right? I know over time the feeling that you had is probably not 100% there, but that's still
But I mean, if
Your
that's
car.
your woman natural, if she's sick, you're going to try
you're
to
going
tend to her.
because you love her. Yeah.
Women, it can be a man that you're just dating, not even like locked in with him.
I mean, if you dating to get locked in, I think that's a good thing to
Like for
show.
me, if I'm just screwing this chick and we ain't locked in, she's sick, I'd be like,
Oh,
What if she got some really
Like,
good
what's
coochie that you
going-
like and you gonna miss it? I mean, you like and you craving.
I mean, that's
but
that's
she's
different.
sick.
That's
She's
He like,
sick,
we
you
gotta
I
take her to
get this
coochie.
bitch.
we gotta take her to coochie. We gotta get on. Yeah.
what is
Yeah. What you mean?
You coughing?
Yeah.
I'll be back. Yeah.
Can you breathe?
But no, I think that there are men that kind of gives you that line to tell you who's who with you.
Yeah.
Right? Like there are small things that can go on with you and you can share it, not honestly with the intent to ask for anything in back, but based off of his response will tell you where you
How he
stand
feels.
with them. Yeah. So no, to me that was good. I needed to see that, because I wasn't asking for anything. You just asked how I feel and whatever. And I was just honest. And I'm like you. I won't even tell you I'm sick. I'm like, do you know how many times this happened, that happened? I ain't call you nothing. But this is me practicing. I'm like, I'm actually effed up right now, in a lot of pain, in the bed, called off.
What you gonna do?
Wasn't even. I ain't even.
You didn't say it for that intention, but at the same time, you was putting that out there just to having a conversation.
Just be like, oh my God, no.
No, that's not what they're supposed to do.
Oh my God. Well, like, look,
Send you a GIF.
a fake person crying. I didn't think nothing of it because I've gotten it. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
well, bitch.
Get well soon.
Yeah.
Get well.
That's how I be all the time. I'd be like, oh well, I'm going to do the podcast today.
Oh,
Look
wow.
look at her eyebrow.
Oh, wow. I turned into Angry Bird.
Going real fast.
He felt about the coochie. It's probably the disrespect.
Hell yeah.
You know, if
I got way more after that.
so it was she's like, get well. The other guy like, shit, what you need me to send you?
You need orange juice or pineapple juice.
You want the ones.
He give you options, variety.
I've had men that I have never given anything
you
to,
get more
and they
when you don't
came
They're
with
still
it.
trying to get that.
I know, so it's like,
But you get more when you don't.
Sometimes it's not a true measuring stick, like.
You
But
get more when
I'm
you
with
don't.
you though. I'm with, and now if I've given it, if I've given it to you and it's nothing, I'm not gonna think that it's an indication on me and my performance. I'm gonna be like, okay, this person,
It's just who you are.
yeah. But I do think that at the same time it could be. But I don't think so.
Truly understand coochie is to have a penis and put it in and fill it.
I get it, but at the same time, like, we get it. We don't, because we don't know what it feel like.
It's like,
But it still show, men still show you if they like you or not, regardless to if you fuck them or not.
Yeah.
So it's genuine situations, and if you really care for somebody in that space, they're gonna want to make sure that
you still will.
So
True.
You still will.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. And it's kind of like to what we were saying earlier with Susie. We was just like, yeah, why sometimes though when you start to show a man that you like him, he pulls back.
yeah.
You know,
They get scared?
whether sex is involved or not involved, it don't have to be involved.
Commitment.
Commitment is coming.
He like this bitch.
The transition.
You a little bit too much.
Hold on.
I ain't asked for this shit.
Wait. I know I said I loved you and I want to be with you for the rest of your life.
But I changed my mind.
I changed my mind.
Freedom.
Lack of freedom.
But not to do whatever like with other women. Like say he just want to. It's Sunday. I don't want to do nothing from 12 to 9, but sit downstairs and watch football. I don't want to be bothered. I just want to do that. If you're in a committed relationship, 8 times out of 10, you can't do that with 8 out of 10 women.
True.
Just
It's
communicate.
gonna be like, what do you mean? Like,
Or just hit me up in the mid. I don't have time.
no, that's what he wants to do.
It takes a I think it definitely takes a seasoned woman,
Yeah.
right? Who've done things, understand life differently, who've experienced probably divorce and all that. Like you
Understand
kind
the
of get
relationship.
into a space where you can show up in that way.
Right,
But
men
like you
don't wanna
said,
get to that point though.
I know it takes a
But then they want
it takes
somebody
a lot.
though. That's
It takes a lot.
Because
But-
you want to be around
this-
somebody, but then you don't want to do that.
This is what giving him peace. He just want to sit here.
But why can't he communicate that though?
He can, but she gonna be like, what do you mean?
and that's because
And that's why you say a seasoned woman who recognizes those spaces, especially somebody who's been around somebody who wants to do that.
yeah.
But imagine how many women a man will have to date to figure that out.
I think that this is what it is. I think that men and women were different in nature, right? And so a lot of times when you hear women speak, they want a man to show up like how women show up.
Yeah.
Why don't he think to do this? Why when he came home he just wanted to be quiet? And when it's me, I tell him
They don't think
everything
about it.
because this is a man,
Yeah, they don't think
right?
about it
And
like that.
you're a woman. So with women, we like to kind of decompress.
We're
As soon as
super
we want to
emotional.
talk.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what happened at work today? Blah blah blah. But you like
Y'all
the last thing
loaded
I want to
in.
do is talk.
Yeah, y'all
right
go in
now.
y'all spaces.
Yeah. So what?
And then until y'all want to talk.
How noisy the world is to us.
Exactly. So the last thing you probably just need 5 minutes to yourself in silence. But for some women, they don't understand that we are different in nature.
Yeah, we're different.
We men see things different. Men stress different. Men feel different.
Yeah.
They are motivated
They deal
different
with things
than
differently.
women. So to me now, you can go watch the game, you know, and unless you ask me to come watch
your
it with you,
peaceful pace.
I'll be out your way.
I got
you
a
know.
question for both of you guys.
We gotta go check.
Would you consider a man to have unconditional love for a woman if he's willing to give his life right? So God come in right now, gun. You or her?
He say me.
He say me. Is that unconditional love?
So that's a tough one Okay, so let me answer the question. Then I do have a different perspective to unconditional condition. I do think it's unconditional, right? Because if it was conditioned, then one of the conditions would be that's not happening. So it gotta be unconditional. However, I'm kind of more so to the point where I don't really tap into unconditional or condition. I think everything is just transactional.
Okay.
I think that if a woman has given the value to where you feel that she's valuable enough to save in that situation, you will save that woman. But if that woman if that woman didn't display the value, meaning if I'm a transactional, the last thing you gonna think is I'm finna protect this bitch and this bitch can't do this, you can't do that. So that's where I think the condition comes in, unconditioned comes in when it's just really aligned and yoked.
And your perspective.
My perspective. So I don't think it's necessarily sense of like this, like, well, this action of if I do this, then that means that. I think that if you see the value in her, you're going to do that.
I agree. Look, she answered the question 100%. Yeah. It's like, how a person thinks of you, how they really look at you in that space, you know, like they gonna analyze it like, am I risking my life for this hoe?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is this somebody that I really want to be?
And that's the condition, though.
Should I be this person? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, say for example, how certain men, like when you're walking and they always make sure you walking on the inside.
Yeah.
Some situations are just that they genuinely conditioned to be in that space because that's who they are. And sometimes you might not even like that bitch. You might just be that type of man.
That's what your daddy taught you or your uncle taught you. The man walks on the outer.
Exactly. And that's who you are. And so now you're in a situation where a man is fruitful and they're coming in your space. And now that's just what you know how to do.
Right.
It don't mean that you necessarily conditionally love her. You're just like, well, my daddy said.
And see,
if a man come here,
just that simple
I have to protect.
Yeah.
Simple thing of being a man always have to protect. It'd be no different than
But it's part of your
I love both of you. I don't have unconditional love for both of you.
Right.
But if someone come in here with a gun, it's my right.
I think
to
you're gonna
protect
protect
you.
us.
I gotta lay down my life.
Yeah, we gonna jump their ass.
But I still gotta
You
be-
go first. Look, she at the bottom, I'm at the middle. You get the top.
But that's the daily life of a man.
Yeah.
It'd be no different.
And
than
that's
if I
why we
go
say
somewhere
that.
And I see a man beating on a woman. I gotta step in.
You gotta intervene.
What's going on? Now my life is on the line because
That's your character.
man.
Yeah.
Because some men will just sit back and just look at it.
It is character and it's nature too, though. Right. That's again, I'm breaking things down from gender because there are some things I do feel like it's gender is like based off of because you were born a man. This is
supposed
what
to do
comes
those type
with
of things.
the nature of who you are. Protecting, providing, etc. So it's just natural for you do, but I do think that you would still pick and choose your battles as a man to say let's say you do see a man beating a woman's ass and you go to intervene because that's the right thing to do, right? And he pulled a gun out on you like, hey, get the fuck back.
At this point, we already here.
I'll be like, my fault. I don't know what you know what I'm saying?
She could beat your ass.
But
Get your ass out
because
of there.
there's no what's the true value for you to lose your life.
over
But
something you ain't
let's
gonna
take
do
it
with.
back to the original question. This your woman, this your wife. If she's really valued, the only way she's going to be valued to you is if she's shown that she can
value.
meet the needs, the things that you ask for, and not from just a basic breadcrumbing standpoint, but from a true caring. Like your woman care about you.
Right.
That's my woman.
Can't no man be beating her ass and you gotta come in and hey, you gonna have to kill me before you touch her.
Exactly. You're gonna go take
It's
it
different.
to that far. Yeah.
Right.
See, with us, you're gonna protect us. It's an instance because you're gonna protect us, but we gonna help protect ourselves as well.
Yeah.
So while you the first defense, we gonna come back.
You
And
never
make
know, I
sure-
might be the first to swing, you know what I mean?
You might. I was gonna say.
Hey, you gonna see
one thing about both of us, and I know because we both instill within the space that we come from. We gonna fight. We gonna have them
see a 5-inch heel on side the nigga head.
We gonna have them pool sticks. Somebody gonna get hit with a Jameson.
You gonna be describing the story like a Crystal had a heel.
Yeah. Hopefully the camera on, cause we going viral after this fight.
I mean, hopefully
we finna go
with the might of all of us.
Yeah, we take them down.
That, like, not that you can't do, and that's always a tough space too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, trying not to overstep the man.
Yeah.
I don't want you to feel like you couldn't handle it on your own, but I just know,
we
like,
don't leave you.
the fact that I punched him in the nuts, that really like gave you leverage, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Take him down. Like, I knew you could have handled it on your own. I knew.
That might just be the space that all of us need to get stressed out.
Yeah, beating somebody in one person.
We take the gun and shit.
I understand.
Yeah,
Take the gun.
yeah. Pistol whoop 'em.
Man, that'll be a whole situation.
True story.
Look, true
All
story.
right. Well, before we end, what you got coming up next? I know we getting towards the end of the year. What you want to share? I know you kind of like a pop out and show niggas kind of person.
Yeah, I don't do too much.
Yeah. When we might want to talk.
Just
But I
happen.
do have some
Things in works.
that's gonna shake up some shit.
Okay, got some projects.
Yeah, I'm always working.
Okay.
Other than that, just tune in, man. Tune in to Pop the Balloon. We're doing some good things, you know. Crystal,
Yes.
Beyonce,
Hey.
Yes.
Hey, look, he's the behind the scenes.
Yes.
Behind the scenes store.
Yeah, he be the person that be making me laugh, him and Tommy. Everybody be like, Crystal this, Crystal that. I be watching them. As soon as I see him do this little smile, I just start shaking my head.
like Birdman.
Yes. I
Real
just
fan.
know he does this little smile.
That's
Because it be certain questions, it be certain things that they be asking. And for me, it'll always be a no.
Right.
But he'll be behind the scene like,
Yeah, let's keep it going.
dude, yeah. I'll be like, fuck. Go ahead and ask him. How many? Yeah. But it's dope. It's dope. What about you? You got any plans and things coming up?
I don't got nothing coming up. Nope.
Okay.
Nothing in November or December. Nope.
Keep
I'm trying to
going.
come on Pop the Balloon. One of the episodes.
Keep going. Come on.
Yep.
Come on, no. I would be laughing the whole time.
I'm waiting for y'all to tell me when.
I'm be like, so what are you looking for? I'm gonna be bugging up. I think that'll be dope. I'll let you know. I'm gonna look at look at the men and be like, all right, come on this episode.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come.
You know what I do wish? Which you probably know what happened. Not wish, but I always say, I say to people, you know, you think you the shit, come walk out.
Yeah.
I just want to walk out one day.
Yeah.
Just to, like,
I'm not gonna
walk
lie.
out, like, come on, Pop, and I walk out, be like,
Fuck all y'all. Look at your shoes. You're acting just like everybody we say don't do.
I would, but I'll be like, you know, it's a humbling experience.
I be thinking about it too.
Like something.
Yep.
Soon you walk through the door, somebody go, "Bop!" You like, I didn't even say nothing.
Yeah. I wouldn't
They're
even
gonna
know.
be having people that's, well, I ain't getting no balloons popped on mine. So
You did it.
Until I reached the 5 kids. And so I said,
Yeah.
there's 5 kids. I was like, pop, 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 pop.
So if I were to vet you now, which I wouldn't vet you, but if I were to vet you now, what I would tell with something like that, I would be like, okay, definitely, mention kids up front, but talk through how it got to this point.
process.
Yes, so bring that out up front so that way the men can hear it, and then they will already have it understood, because a lot of times when people say certain stuff,
Oh yeah.
instantly pop in, and so now I try to tell them, hey, obviously be honest about that, but this is how you
Tell the
this is how
story.
you tell it. Yep, that's what I
But in reality, it won't really. In the real world, it wouldn't really matter if you meet a girl.
Yeah.
And she said, I got 5 kids. You
Yeah.
ain't about to hang up the phone.
Yeah.
You know, say, okay, well, how many baby daddies you got? What's the situation?
That's literally gonna be the next question. How many baby daddies?
But it was so funny though, like in the comments on my episode, all the people that knew me, they was like, them ain't all kids.
No, still to this day I get asked, Rihanna really got 5 kids? Still to this day. I be like, okay, all right. So this is how it goes. Right? Literally still to this day. Yeah. I just like, she look good. She got. I be like, all right, listen, okay. Let me tell you what it is.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I think you definitely come back. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
When they'll be.
Look, I ain't looking for the boys. I'm looking for the girls. Let's see if they say something about 5 kids.
The girls,
I wouldn't-
the women ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay. So yeah.
We were trying to definitely
That's
not.
what I'm trying to be on.
Episode 20.
They did.
Kids.
Beline
With the studs,
is
with
that's
the
my nail tech.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was the one. She was like, she always talks about the show when she does my nails. She was like, and she got back with her girlfriend, so she ain't coming back up. Yeah, her girlfriend saw me. She was like, "Hi." I was like, "Hi," because she told me the only reason why.
She probably seen it on the show, like, you know what? I don't spend a buck. Like, don't get it back.
Yeah, she got back with her.
Let me go and
She
get it.
definitely got back with her. And she's gonna tell the only reason why she was on the show because I asked her to be, and I was like, I got you to do with it. But anyway, all right, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode. We know you got
We got
other
things
places
to
to
say.
go to tonight.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you for joining us, Terry.
you.
I think we should actually do this at least once every podcast session. It's like a real good refresher. If we can. Yeah, so
So
come
people can
prepared.
know who you are because you're
They know who he is.
They know who he is, but they
It's time
don't.
now.
They don't really know that he's behind all of this stuff. They don't know.
He said when it's time, he gonna hit an atomic bomb button on him.
Creator.
When it's time for people to know you, they'll know you when it's time.
I agree.
Until then, I can just move around.
When he start getting his
like
Grammys,
Mm-hmm.
Grammy nominated
Go to
Terry.
Walmart.
Yeah, and there's stuff. Yeah, yeah. I'd be like,
When he's like,
Yeah,
Grammy
to watch
for all
it.
this stuff.
yeah.
When they gonna be like,
Who the fuck is Terry? Yeah.
My kids asked me, they was like, so can Crystal fire you? And I,
hollering
Yeah.
whole time. I'm the boss.
No, my wife said that something like, "Do you be seeing Crystal when you come on set?" I was like, "Oh,
yeah.
that is so cool." Now when the
I didn't
king
know why. And I'm like,
all the pictures.
on social media, I love that though. I love that. You gotta bring them on and like let them see
That's hilarious.
something that's they want to.
yeah, I'm
Yeah, let them see.
Yeah, and let
That'll
them
be
see
dope.
behind the scenes and
And see
stuff.
who the boss is.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna be talking to like, "Hey, Terry,
Bring your ass.
do it.
You're gonna get fired today.
Hey, today gonna be the day call your kids here." Like, yeah, that would be so dope. I like
You're
that.
gonna lose
I
your
think-
job.
I think kids need to see stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that really plant a different
See,
level of inspiration and motivation that they do not get going to school, watching
Everything.
YouTube or anything. Like they need to see that. So that would be dope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you, Triance.
Yes, thank you, Triance.
Beyonce.
Tiase.
nobody even know me.
You Tiase.
Beyonce.
But thank you again for joining us. And thank you
you.
guys for watching. Goodbye.